Hi guys, sorry about that. I had to stop working on something else because my battery died. Unreal. Okay, so where we left off is working on the roots, and what I'm going to have to do is turn it towards me because I have to be able to see what I'm doing. So we have 2 on this side with 2 and 2. We have 1 here with 2 and 2, so now we need to do another one here with 2 and 2. Let me grab them and then I'll, yeah. But you see what I'm doing? I'm just twisting. That. Now we're going to work in the middle. And the way these wires are going shows me this is where they want to go. This is where the split is. So we're going to let that happen. We're going to just go 2, and we'll do 3. Okay? We have no idea, or I have no idea yet, how this is going to sit in the hoop. If we have to make extra little branches, we will. But I'm excited because I've never done this before. And it's simple, really easy. I want you to be able to do this if you've never made a tree before. I want you to be able to do this if you have a little niece or nephew, or daughter or granddaughter, because it's really not hard. It's a little tedious. Ouch. That hurt. A little painful. Okay, I'm trying hard not to make a noise, but I still need to be able to work. Okay, let me see what I have so I know what to do. And you can see what I've got as well. So, let's see. Alright, so let me explain to you what my thought here is, okay? I want them higher than my hoop because I'm going to pull these down to at least here to attach my roots to my hoop. I want my branches to be above and in the hoop, which this is going to happen because we're going to twist this up. We're going to tighten all that up. So let me turn it around and let you see where I'm going. Okay, so if we start attaching here, and the way we do that, 2 and 2, under and over, like I've done before, and this is also a new technique for me. I'm just trying to show you easy as I learn easier. I make stuff tough on myself. This tree, you can keep it in the middle. You can anchor it over to one side if you want. It's your tree. Now if you wanted to put it on one side, you could do that and then just twist everything here over. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. No, I don't want to do that. I don't like that. Not for this tree. No. Okay, so we're going to start attaching the roots, okay? And don't forget, roots are going to be curly. Looks like this tree is going to have roots not only at the bottom, but also here because I twisted here. And that's where I'm going to get stuck. Okay, so what I've decided to do is start right here because it's the middle of the bottom of my tree trunk right here, if you can see that. I'm going to do the under over, 2 under, 2 over. I have to. I've already twisted it. And we can tighten this hair up as we go. Right now, it's just a matter of making something pretty and putting it someplace. Yep, that's about it right now. Okay, so let's attach this to our hoop. We're going to pull it nice and tight. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to count. I count everything. That's my OCD. For real, guys. Okay, now I'm do under over on my next two that are in the middle of this tree trunk, like that. And we're going to give that a little pull, like this. I'm going to support my work. Okay. Same thing with the roots, under and over, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Yank it over your hoop and tighten it up. I have no idea what's happening with this tree right now. I'm concentrating right here. We'll deal with the tree afterwards. I'm not even going to look at it. Because no matter what, this tree will be pretty. I already know that. Okay, this is the last one on this side. Now, these are very long wires. I told you I cut them long. I cut them 22 inches. I'm thinking this is a 4-inch hoop. If I had put it in a 5, I still could have cut them shorter, but I didn't because I had no clue what I was going to do. But whatever I cut off, if I have to add anything in here, make little leaves, I will. I might. If I have to, I'll attach it. And if not, I'll save them. So what you would have to do is figure out from where I'm at, how much, I'll show you how much I cut off. And then we can figure out what the correct length should have been. For me, I don't do things like that. I just do it. I just go. Whatever I don't use, I save. As you can see, I have a million beads that were not selected for the projects I've done over the years, but I saved them all in bags, which is kind of cool. Okay, now we've got 3 wires here, so let's just twist these ones out. I definitely want these to be longer than the one that we did the last time. I don't know why yet, but I just think that's what I want to do. Okay, so now we're on the last root right there. We got 2 and 2, yes. And we're going to twist. I'm trying to do it so you can see, and so I don't keep getting slapped by wire and smacking up my hands. Okay. So this is part 2 because part 1, the camera went off, battery died, and this battery is charging as I work. I hope it doesn't shut off. Okay, so now let's see what we have. Right, so we have a tree, and we have some roots at the bottom and in between. And I can tell you already, these definitely need to be twisted up. But what I want to do, I just want to keep on twisting on this, on the roots. Because the sooner I can get rid of them, the sooner they're going to stop scratching me up and poking me. 22 gauge can be brutal. Okay. I think at about this length, I'll stop. I'm getting scratched. Ooh. And I can't do gloves. So I've been working. I decided to do it this way with the 8 beads for, not just for this project, but for the next one. For a few reasons. One, like the rustic tree, making those leaves, it's tedious. It's, you know, too many people like myself, I strive to make them perfect, and then I don't, so then I change it up. And I don't want to change this tree up or my next project. I just want to make it. I don't want to have to worry about slide this long wire down, do this short wire. I don't want to worry about that. I just want to make it. And I want to make it pretty. That's all that matters. I'm keeping my hands busy. I'm not going beyond my level of my craft. But I'm making it my own. And I'm showing you what I'm doing. There you go. That's the only reason why I'm here. I don't have the skill. I don't have the knowledge to I can share my craft with you. Let's put it that way. I'm going to keep this positive. I am doing my best. The battery will die. I will make mistakes. I will just do what I do because I like it. And I'm glad you're here. So, okay, my fingers need to break for 1 minute. So while my battery was dead, where did I put them? I wasn't fooling, guys. This is what I'm doing. We got the 8. And this is what I've started right here. And this one's going to be big, big, big. It's a big project, but that's all I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. Now let's twist out this one. Okay. A little bit more. And I think we're going to cut them because, I mean, we can twist out some of these longer. These ones at the bottom, the 2s and 3s right here. I don't want to do that. I'm getting scratched up, so we're going to call it, it's time for a haircut. Off you go. Didn't waste that much. These are actually good for not a lot of things. You can use them to secure a nest, or you can do what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put them all together in a nice little bunch, and then I'm going to throw them right in here because I'm done with them for now. Okay, guys, let's see what we're going to do. We have to decide, we don't need you, what's next. And I think I want to work on my roots, because that's what's going to tell us what we're going to do with the tree. And I just had them there. Okay. Oh, that's not them. Sorry. Here we go. We're going to curl. Easy. We're going to keep it simple. And just get it started. I'm going to curl it a little bit this way. I'm going to let that go. And then I'm going to come in here and just give it a little curl that way. Now, as I'm doing this, see, I'm supporting my work right here. I can feel that getting tight, which is good because that will pull our tree down. Okay. Now, I'm just going to keep on twirling these little roots. You can go further up to make them bigger. I love this little needle nose plier. I have the other two. Ouch. Okay, that wasn't cool. If you get the little things sticking out, just give them a little squish. I have the other tool that I bought. I think I showed it to you before. It's right here. Nope. That's a crimper. Okay, do I have it? I do. Alright, you can use this if you have one of these for this to have different. It's a great little tool, I'll tell you, it really is. I use it when I make the beads that I put on the crescent moon. I'm not good with this thing, but it works, and there's lots of sizes, so if you're good at it, I'm happy for you. I am not at all, and I've tried. I haven't given up. I just won't do it on something like this, because I'd rather just use this. Maybe I should have made them longer. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just thinking of if you remember the original brown rustic tree, then we did one together, the silver one. It had really nice roots at the bottom. I think maybe I could have made these a little bit longer, but my fingers aren't in the mood. Okay, now, let's see. Can you see what I'm doing? I hope so. Now I'm just going to bend it a little bit the other way, curl it up, and not let it hurt me. It's dangerous. Can always come back and do more with the roots later. Right now, I just want them to be safer. Yes. Okay, that'll do for now with these roots down there. At least they're not going to hurt me. Okay, now let's tighten them up from the base of the trunk. Let's give them a little twirl here and there, and it's yanking this tree down. I hope it doesn't yank down too much. I do want some of these over the tree, and also in the middle. Not worried about that right now. Right now, we're doing roots. And I'm learning just from this what my next project, what to expect, because I don't want to tell you too much, it's going to ruin it. But it's big, and it is going to be made on a form. That's all I can say right now. Okay, let's see. So this is what we have. And you know I'm the queen of this tool right here. I have to get in here and make some adjustments. I'm thinking, excuse me guys, the under-over with my branches, under the hoop, over the hoop. Not all of them, a few. We're going to lace it anyway. And this one here will be fun to lace. Do we like it like this? I think we do. And then if we don't, we'll take it off. I want it to look good on both sides. So if we do under over, let's not show that. If we do under over, right? It's going to look like that on the front. Can you see it? Right there. And then if you flip it over, it's going to look the same. I like that. Can you see it? I'm trying. There you go. Or, like we normally do, front and back. You can see it still on both sides. I was just thinking about dimension, giving it some front and back dimension. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now that we've just put them so they're near the hoop, and this is what we have right here. Now, I need a drink, guys. Sorry. Now we're going to just make some little tweakies, but we got to support our work. And I always start with these little ones and then give it a little pull and another pull. Move down to your bigger branch, go down a little further, go down a little further, and tweak that too. Bring that up. It has to look like a tree before I can really figure out what I'm doing. Give it a little twist. Oops, hold on to your work. I forgot to tell you that. Hold on to your beads. Support your work. because, especially if you're using 24 gauge, this is very fragile. Now this little guy, he's not going to the branch. And these, we'll give him a little pinch. Okay. I want to do it this way so you can see, but I need to be able to see. I have no idea what's happening right now with this tree. I can just feel it getting really tight. I don't know where the branches are going to end up yet, and that's just fine by me. You can always stretch it out a little bit if you want. But that doesn't look like it's happy. What? Okay. Now let's separate our tree a little bit and see where it wants to go. And if that's not enough, I still want to work on the this trunk. It's looking a little lonely over here. So do we keep it in the middle? Do we pull at it a little bit to adjust it? I like it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I still think it looks great. I still need to, I have to use these. I don't know why, but I just do gently tighten this so it's nice and it just gives it a shiny, tighter look. And you know, I like to bend, so I'm just gonna give it a little slant like that, and then maybe a little like that, and that probably will help us figure out what's going on with this tree. And it did. Oh, that helped out a lot. So that tree wants to go like that. Can you see that? Is that not crazy? So I'm gonna let it. This tree is gonna stay like that, and we're gonna lace it and anchor it the way we want to. So guys, what do you think? Is that not crazy? I had no idea what this was gonna turn out like, but I think it is really okay. So that's gonna be the front. This is gonna be the back. And before this camera dies out, I am gonna call this part 2. And then I will be back and we will lace up these branches and see what happens. I hope you like that. Okay guys, see you soon.